Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue with the readings for the Taurus idols for the Taurus season. So today is the turn of the singer soloist Ayu. So yes, we're going to read for her and her energy. Let's remember that she is a Taurus sun with the moon in Pisces, so definitely an artist at heart, like a very sweet person. But she also has a lot of placements in Aries, so like don't be fooled by her very sweet and loving face. She actually has a strong temper, like I always remind people. At least in her birth chart or her placements, I can see it. So she's definitely a very independent person, but also very, very loving, very loyal, and she loves to take care of her people. So let's see the cards that she got. She got the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. So definitely here it's, there's a lot of emotions here. We have a lot of cups, and there's also this sense of a new beginning. And definitely a new beginning that has to do with exactly this, with her people, and with herself being surrounded by people that truly love her and appreciate her. I feel that somehow she is thinking about her family, or she's thinking about her close circle of friends. And somehow they inspire her, to believe in love, and to also possibly they also inspire her to write lyrics about this. I think that in the case of Ayu, she is a very emotional and deep person, but somehow I think that she struggles like really expressing it, not as an artist, not as Ayu, but as the person itself, as herself, as a woman. She probably is very silent. I don't know much about Ayu, like I haven't had the chance to observe her, but possibly she is like the kind of person that she is a bit reserved, and that she really has to trust you, really trust you to open up, So probably in her own like soul, in her own self, in the deeps of her personality, there's like this need to, to maybe start a family of her own, or like to form a family, and when I say family, I don't think it's more about like a community. So I wouldn't say like it could be like the desire to have her own family, or actually the desire to probably like start like a sort of like community. um and here I ask the fans, like, what company does IU belongs to? Because I have the feeling that possibly, because she's working really hard and there's pentacles here. So does she own her own company? Like, is there a possibility that she could be like the leader or the CEO or the manager of some kind of company or brand or something like that? Because it's her desire to create something from scratch, and actually like to create a community with people that she truly loves and appreciate and respect, like sort of like building a family at work. So, there's like, and I think that this year will be the year for her, wherever her heart desires. Because here, yes, since she is a moon in Pisces, this could also be related to her career. Like her like creating something, and actually like collaborations. I see a lot of collaborations, but also I see her like being in charge, and probably this means because IU is someone that has a lot of like experience. She definitely has been in the industry for a while. She is someone that is very respected, and she's very mature, but somehow she had always been like very like, like not wanting to get actually like that recognition. Like she is happy with just like being working and having the possibility to give other people work at the same time. She definitely trusts her people. There's something about her really like being like, okay, like I'm going to be okay if I have my people around me. So there's this sense of like, okay, I need the others to succeed. Like she definitely recognizes that just by herself she wouldn't have made it. That she is who she is today because of others. She's very humble, she's very thankful at the same time. And this is why the doors open for her, because she definitely trusts in being hardworking, in being persistent, but also to be humble, and to surround yourself with the right people, even if it takes forever to actually find your people or the group that you can belong to. But just be patient. Like, don't just hang out with people or associate with people just because you don't want to be lonely. Just be selective, like be intuitive, like be perceptive about who you want to surround yourself with. um, and there's something about love also here. I think that she's going to, I don't know if she's in a relationship, but she has the potential to start like a new chapter in love. Here there's also, I think that she also is someone that um, she is very emotional, like I mentioned, and for her, probably connections, it takes a while because probably she definitely has to have an emotional connection with someone. It's not just about like, oh, okay, I'm dating, this guy, or I'm dating this person because I feel attracted to this person. It's more like, she definitely needs to feel the connection of souls, the connection of like, okay, like we get each other, like we are, I wouldn't say like soulmates, but she has to feel something for that person. Like that person has to make her feel something. This is why I always tell people that probably would love to ship her with really famous art actors or idols or famous people in general. And I think that IU is not the kind of person, at least this is what I perceive energetically, that is not the kind of person that she would like date someone because of their looks or because of their popularity. I think that for her it's much more about, spending quality time with that person, like really getting to know that person, that this person is noble, that this person has value. Like she's not materialistic, in the sense of like, oh, because I am famous, I have to date someone that is in the same condition. Actually she probably has a type, and this type actually is someone that is not popular or that is not, in the industry, because she has this like ability to see beyond the images or beyond the 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 persona that you show to others. So for her, if you don't have like, like deepness, if you are not like if you don't have like a good personality and in a healthy mindset, probably she's not going to be attracted to you. She can be friends with you, she can hang out with you, she can, like really have fun with you, but in the case of choosing a partner, like, to be like, okay, like this is the person I want to be with, it has to be someone reliable, someone that she can trust. And it's not about the looks, so probably what she values the most is someone that is very loving also, someone very sweet, very considerate. So she could potentially like be in dating someone like this. And I think that she is like showing me this because probably, I think that it's not just like the public's perception of wanting her to date someone handsome, successful, popular, I think that actually there's something about her image that maybe some people think that she definitely needs like this strong man, like a sort of a savior, like, oh, yes, because she looks so sweet and fragile. Maybe she needs, someone that has like a strong and like magnetic aura, and someone very like of course popular or very like good in their business or their endeavors, and actually what she wants is just a partner, she wants a soulmate. Actually, she's a dreamer in that sense, and she guides herself a lot for what that person makes her feel. If she, like I mentioned in the beginning, if she doesn't feel anything, you're not going to get anywhere with her. It doesn't matter how much you try, how much you want to buy her gifts or fool her with attentions and take her out to fancy restaurants for dinner and having like an expensive date. For her, it's not about that. She is, and also here with the Fool, she is also the creator of her own circumstances, in the sense that she she doesn't need a savior. This is what I want to like to clarify. And I think that probably there are a lot of people around her that also want to set her up in blind dates with with these very popular CEOs or popular singers or something like that. And she's not interested. She wants to date people like in a sort of traditional way, but she also wants to take her time to see who that person is about, and actually she doesn't need someone impressive. I think that this is more like the social pressure, that actually people around her like are very concerned about, that she should date someone that has like a stable job, and someone that probably has like a stable income, and probably someone that makes a lot of money, because somehow some people do worry about her security, in the sense of like, okay, like I don't want you to date like a sort of bohemian guy, that just lives like day by day with, without not having a stable job, because they fear for her to actually get like that someone would scam her for money, or being with her because of her money, and I feel like maybe she's the kind of person that she's very generous, so probably, people around her, like if they do try to set her up in dates with people that are very like millionaires or stuff like that, it's because they don't want her to actually be the one that makes the most money in the relationship, something like that. But at the same time, she's not attracted. She probably likes guys that are very hippie, and not hippie, but in the sense that probably that believe in new age kind of things, or someone that also is an artist, but not the popular one, not a K-pop idol, more like a sort of, like I mentioned, a sort of underground kind of singer or musician, someone that could work in the industry, but it's not like the pretty face or, the popular oppa, like I think that for her is like, and this is something that probably she had seen, what she had met people that are handsome or popular or that are attractive, so somehow she knows what they are about, and this is why she knows that these people are not her type, that and they also understand the business of shipping. This is why, probably, if she had like interaction with male idols in the past, she understands why people would look at, I don't know, certain footage and being like, oh, she should date this person because she smiled at him, or she looked at him in the eye and he was very nice with her, and for her it's like, it's more interesting for her what's going on in, when the cameras are off, and not so much what's going on in front of the cameras. So in the sense, she's also very realistic. She's very realistic, and she probably the people that she surrenders herself with, the people around her are also very humble. They could be also famous people, like famous actresses and famous singers, but they all have this thing in common, that they are very private and that they are very reserved about their lives. And IU, I think that IU is this year, she's going to go after that. She wants her happy ever after, but she definitely wants someone that understands that for her, her individuality is important, that she is like this sort of free spirit person. At the same time, she loves to be surrounded by her people, but at the same time she loves to be by herself. She is an introvert. So, and she's also very, she has like sort of like distinctive ways of expressing how she feels. So definitely I sense that this is going to be a very emotional year for her. She could like meet the love of her life, and I don't know, if guys, maybe, I don't know, maybe if you are a fan of her, if you know her dating history or stuff, but there's something about family, about building a family. I don't know, if maybe getting married, but definitely something about love and emotions is here, and also the potential to collaborate with other artists and bring more music and or any kind of artistic form. Definitely she's working on something. She's putting the effort on something. So you will hear a lot about IU this year, or the next 6 months. So definitely, like, keep like, waiting patiently, because you will hear about her. And she's celebrating. She's going to celebrate a lot. And I think that the fans are going to be really excited as well to see her like this. So yes, guys, this is all I have for her. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.